Alright, I won't climb on Big Mike. Who is Big Mike? Oh my god! Alright, I won't climb on you, Big Mike. We're at the Museum of the Rockies in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. And all they got some cool dinosaur stuff inside. We're here to see the guitars that rock the world. I'm at the Museum of the Rockies. Guitar, the instrument that rocks the world exhibit. And the first thing you see, Guinness World Record awarded world's largest playable electric guitar, 43.5 feet. And there it is. Look at that bad boy. I guess the question is, can we play it? Hold on, let me look at the sign. Doesn't really say. Tons of cool guitars in here. Probably some cool ones. I already see a Jeff Beck one. Oh, I see an AC/DC one over there. We'll get some footage of it, but look at this thing. We'll get the world's largest electric guitar. Working. Looks like it needs to be tuned a little bit. Sweet. Look at the story of this guitar. Look at the bottom. This guitar was found under a hidden panel in the floor of a former mental sanitarium being demolished in Weedle, Louisiana. There was also a note that said, "Better to just put it back, but I know you won't. Do not touch booster while playing." Some history behind that. Look at that. So I just wanted to show you that this museum has a sense of humor. The air guitar. Certainly the only guitar I know how to play. Yes, it's an imaginary physical instrument. The guitar gained widespread popularity in the 70s and 80s. Oh boy. Yes, white girls, there is a ukulele. Look at this one. The Gibson Harp guitar. Look at that. I'd like to see somebody play this. That's pretty amazing. Looks like they didn't make it very long. 1903, 1920s. Here we go. An actual Lucille. Signed. Cool. This is an SG, made popular by the guitarist for Black Sabbath. You read that last line. The guitar on display here, a left-handed model for Yami, which is the guitarist for Sabbath, was presented at the National Guitar Museum after Black Sabbath's last ever concert at Madison Square Garden. Wow. Stage used Sabbath guitar. Nice. I guess as appropriate for my channel, the video game controller. This is a Rock Band one, right? Yep. Ah. Lots of cool stuff here. Museum of the Rockies, Bozeman, Montana. Guitars that rock the world exhibit all summer long if you're up here. It's pretty cool. Check it out. Back in the GameCube, and there is the Museum of the Rockies, which is the home of the traveling exhibit Guitars That Rock the World, which we just checked out here through September, I believe. I think there's 2 different traveling exhibits. So I don't know where the other one is. I think it's somewhere on the east of the United States. But it travels around, and it's kind of interesting. I was kind of expecting more, or hoping for more at least. Here, excuse me, let me get this in my holder. Got to go vertical for a second, which means I'll be sideways. Oh, come on. Carpal tunnel's making me do this one-handed, by the way. This sucks. Alright, there we go. Anywho, focus. God damn it, not on me. There we go. Anyway, I was kind of hoping for more, like, actual used guitars. Like, we saw Lucille, we saw that one from Black Sabbath. I'm not a huge Sabbath fan. I appreciate what they contributed to rock and roll, but was never big into Sabbath. But, I mean, there was, like, a Stratocaster or a Les Paul. And it was kind of nice to have, like, you know, see a Les Paul and get, like, a Wikipedia Cliff Notes history of the Les Paul. But otherwise, the Les Paul was unremarkable. It wasn't like Jimi Hendrix's Les Paul or Ace Frehley's Les Paul or Slash's Les Paul. It was just a Les Paul, and Les Pauls are factory-produced guitars. So you just putting a Les Paul in the display for some reason is just it's just a Les Paul guitar. Anyway, but it was interesting nonetheless and well put together, and it's cool seeing all those guitars, so it was worth checking out. And if you're ever in Bozeman for some reason, first of all, come say hi. Second of all, the museum is a really cool place. It's one of the best, like, dinosaur exhibits. I'd put it anywhere. Up until last year, it was curated by Jack Horner, who was the technical assistant, the technical person on the Jurassic Park movies, working with Spielberg. Kind of left for political reasons. They kind of forced him out. But otherwise, he was here. And I believe he's one of the first people in the world to make the claim, or, you know, state the claim that dinosaurs weren't big reptiles. They were actually birds. So anyway, the dinosaur stuff is cool. The rest of the museum is cool. But it would not be a Juce Daddy channel video without some pickups. Not guitar pickups, but video game pickups. It's a loose tie-in, but I'm going to allow it. Just quickly go over some of my latest finds that I have found out and about video game hunting. The first I want to go over, a couple PC titles. I don't think I've gone over these yet. Found these in a Goodwill for $2.99 each. It's Sinca, I think that's what it's called, and Secrets of the Luxor. They're from the 90s. They're big box. I believe they're complete. They're made by Mojave. And I think I'm going to try to flip them because I don't have any way to play them. Well, actually, I did just buy an early computer today that could play these, but I'm going to try to flip that as well. But I saw these going online for 25 to 30 bucks, but they're hard sells. You know, nobody's buying PC games. But I'm going to try, and if not, they're just cool little things to have in the collection. Let's see. I got this little thing at a garage sale. Super Nintendo for $3. As you can see, it's very yellow, and if you can't tell because of the sun, because I am right into the sun, you can kind of tell by looking. You can see what color it's supposed to be and what color it is. What color it's supposed to be, what color it is. Anyway, it had most of the hookups, did not have a power cable. I think I've got one or two lying around. We're not sure if it works. $3, it's still dirty. $3, I'll take a chance. It's chipped to hell kind of here in the front, right there, and right there. But if it works, I can get one put together. Hey, there's another way to tell the difference. Color it's supposed to be, color it is. If I can get it put together and it's working, it's either a kind of a second backup just in case Super Nintendo, or I could probably flip it for $15 to $20 if I put a game or two with it. Speaking of games, let's go over games. Games you probably saw in the last episode of the $5 game box, but these games are not part of the $5 game box. I bought them from GameStop in order to qualify for free shipping. It was a buy two, get one free. I have X-Men 2 on the Genesis. Willow. I hated this movie, by the way. Hated it. And Cyber Stadium Series, Base Wars. I heard that's an interesting little baseball game on the NES. So, 3 games to add to the collection. Here's a game I bought at a garage sale, but not part of the $5 game box because I didn't have the funds to buy just this one game. I didn't want to waste all the funds just on one game because I paid about what it's worth. I paid $25 for this copy of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. There that is. It's in really good condition. Price charting has it about, I think, 26 or 27, so 25 is about right. Cool. Nice little gem. I don't know if it's a good game. I haven't read much about it. I can't imagine an Attack of the Killer Tomatoes game is any good, but it's an interesting little thing to have. And finally, if you follow my Instagram channel, Juce Daddy 5, you have seen this. I believe this was the first post I had on my Instagram channel, Juce Daddy 5, where you see my best of the best pickups. I take a picture of them and right there, right when I get them, so you're the first to see them, whether they're just regular pickups or part of the $5 game box. I got this. This was a Bakari pickup. He reduced the price, and I had a coupon, so I think I got it for $23. It's the Guy game on PS2. It's in a crappy Blockbuster case with a ton of stickers and stuff on it, including, I think that's the former owner. Oh, fuck it. He put his address on it. There he is. The Guy game, it is complete, although this manual's in kind of rush shape. It's in good condition. I think if I wanted to, I could, swap it out for a regular PS2 case, even though this Blockbuster sticker is on the art and not on the case, which sucks. Guy game, in case you know, and the reason it's kind of, it is rare, and it's kind of a pricey title. It holds around $35, $36, somewhere between $35, $40 complete, is because, first of all, it sucked and nobody bought it. Second of all, it wasn't on store shelves very long. If you don't know the history of the Guy game, it came out on PS2 and on Xbox. And about a month, 6 weeks or so after release, one of the girls in this game who gets topless, they get naked. One of the girls filed for an injunction because she said she was underage when she taped her segments for the Guy game. That she was, I think she said she was 17, maybe 16, and therefore could not legally consent to show her boobs in a video game. Judge immediately pulls or orders all the games pulled off the shelves. I don't know how the case wound up, but eventually that means it was dead. No store ever stocked it again. It was never on store shelves. I'm not even sure if it's legal for me to own this, quite frankly. Maybe the FBI is going to come knocking on my door now that I have this in my collection. It's definitely not to play at all. I don't need to get old PS2 video games from 2005 if I want to see boobies. I am on the internet, after all. But it's an interesting little piece, I guess. Piece of multiple things. Piece of crap. Piece of ass. It's the Guy game. It's anything but a good game. But it is an interesting little thing to have in the PS2 collection. And interestingly, I did see a brand new sealed copy of this in that game store in Savannah. They wanted $75 for it. And the people who were working at the store were like, I have no idea why that's $75. And I told them the story, like, well, the Guy game, la-da-da-da. And they're like, oh, I feel skeezy selling that then. I'm like, Well, if you want to knock it down from 75 to like $20, I'm right here. They didn't, unfortunately. Because I'd like a sealed guy game. That way I can show, look, I've never played it. I don't want to play it. So anyway, there's my guitar pickups and a museum exhibit that I found was interesting. I did not plan this. I had no idea that the guitar exhibit with the video game controller was going to wrap in nicely with a video game channel. So that was pretty interesting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of the guitar exhibit and all that. Follow that Instagram channel, Juce Daddy 5. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below if you liked it, or if you didn't, or just don't comment. Who cares? And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.